So, but there is very important note to understand that the metal which we have seen, potassium and sodium, they are so reactive. That's why they react vigorously with the oxygen of air and catches fire very easily and start burning in the open fire. So we need to do one thing, if to this can be lead to accidental conditions, fine, because if the particular metal is lying somewhere in the particular case, we have kept it somewhere else in the contact with the air, so they can vigorously react with the oxygen which is present in the air, and we are very well aware क्योंकि हम breathe in कर रहे हैं तो oxygen ही कर रहे हैं ना, it means in our surrounding we are having rich supply of oxygen. So when these both the metal coming in the contact with the atmospheric oxygen, they can start burning and catching the fire. So in the open air. So to overcome this, due to this reason, potassium and sodium metals stored under kerosene oil to prevent their reaction with oxygen, moisture and CO2 to prevent accidental fire. So what they have told us, a note very important is here, this is the question can be asked from you guys. Although this question you have done also in your junior classes in 9th standard also. So potassium and sodium, these two metals are highly reactive. यही बोला जा रहा है इस नोट में. These two metals are highly reactive. Highly reactive mean what? They can react very easily with when they are getting the supply of air. और air में से क्या लेते हैं बेटा? ऑक्सीजन. कहाँ से? एयर इन द एटमोस्फेयर से. अगर ऑक्सीजन लेके ये क्या कर रहे हैं, कैच कर रहे हैं, if they are coming in the contact with, they are coming in the contact with this air, they can do what? They can catch fire. They can catch fire and it leads to the accidental condition. Fire cause कर सकता है, serious fire. Fine. तो इस कंडीशन को ओवरकम करने के लिए we need to overcome these conditions. So that's why these two metals are stored in kerosene oil. So kerosene oil क्या करता है, इनकी सप्लाई को जो एयर के साथ इनका एयर के साथ कांटेक्ट आ सकते हैं, दैट उसको क्या कर देता है, कैंसल आउट कर देगा. ठीक है, कट ऑफ कर देगा. तो दैट्स व्हाई वी आर स्टोरिंग दीज टू मेटल्स इन kerosene oil to cut off the supply of this atmospheric oxygen. That's why they are not going to catch fire easily with potassium and sodium. So next is here magnesium metal. Sodium, potassium we have done, another metal in the reactivity series along with magnesium. So magnesium metal does not react with oxygen at room temperature, but on heating magnesium metal burn in air, giving an intense heat and dazzling, and white light of to form magnesium oxide, white powder हमें मिलेगा. तो हमारे पास क्या केस बोला गया, मैग्नीशियम जो है that is not going to catch fire very easily. Magnesium is a metal which is what? Moderately reactive. Moderate मतलब हम नहीं बोल सकते कि बहुत ज्यादा reactive है, moderately active metal. When it is coming in the contact with oxygen at room temperature, it is not burning. तब reaction नहीं होएगा. When we are going to heat this magnesium with oxygen in the room temperature, no. But when this magnesium is coming in the contact with oxygen और temperature heat कर दिया जाएगा, बढ़ा दिया जाएगा, heat हम इसको अगर देंगे, then it will be burn and producing metal oxide, that is magnesium oxide. Fine. So we need to balance this because यहाँ पे 2 oxygen था, यहाँ पे 1 oxygen आ रहा है. तो to balance this oxygen we are putting 2 here, and as per that we also put 2 in front of magnesium because magnesium is, this is implies for this also and that one also. Fine. बैलेंसिंग में हम ये सब कर चुके हैं डिटेल में. सो दैट इज द थिंग टू अंडरस्टैंड. मैग्नीशियम एट रूम टेम्परेचर इज नॉट गोइंग टू रिएक्ट विद ऑक्सीजन, बट व्हेन वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग टेम्परेचर, हम इसको हीट करेंगे मैग्नीशियम को, देन इट इज कैचिंग फायर एंड देन इट विल बी प्रोड्यूसिंग मैग्नीशियम ऑक्साइड एंड व्हिच इज व्हाइट पाउडर. पाउडर फॉर्म में वी आर गेटिंग दिस oxide, white powder, and we need to know that it is acidic or basic. So we know that metal oxide क्या है, basic in nature. So when we are dissolving it in water, MgO plus H2O, fine, then we are getting magnesium hydroxide, MgOH twice. Fine. So this is the important thing. This is also undergoing in the dissolution with water and producing the particular base, that is magnesium hydroxide. So after magnesium, let's see about aluminium. Aluminium metal burn in air on heating to form protective layer of aluminium oxide on its surface. So when we are going to burn aluminium metal in the supply of air, it is going to produce a protective layer of aluminium oxide, and that is why this particular metal oxide is called as amphoteric oxide. Fine. So what is this amphoteric oxide? Let's proceed with the reaction. First of all, aluminium, when undergoing the reaction with oxygen, so on heating it can be producing Al2O3, aluminium trioxide. So as per the balancing of reaction, here is the 2 aluminium, we need to put 2 directly here. The aluminium is balanced, but oxygen is 3 here, but here is the 2. So if we are putting 3 here, after putting 3 here, we can see that 3 to the 6. So here we again need to do 3 to the 6. 2 if we put here, then aluminium is again 4. So 2 plus 2, total 4. That's so directly we are not going to balance aluminium only. Aluminium is very easily to balance here. We need to see that how we can balance oxygen, because it is in combined form here. So to balance oxygen, we need to put 4 here in case of aluminium, simple aluminium. Then it is giving us aluminium trioxide, which is the oxide form of, ये हमारा metal oxide है, metal oxide. When aluminium is reacting with oxygen, but this is amphoteric in nature. जैसे हमने पहले पढ़ा बच्चे, जो हमारे पास सोडियम, पोटेशियम और मैग्नीशियम के ऑक्साइड बने, वो क्या थे नेचर में? मेटल ऑक्साइड, होल्ड ऑन, मेटल ऑक्साइड, वहां बाद में चलते हैं, पहले थोड़ा सा समझेंगे। मेटल ऑक्साइड क्या होते हैं बच्चे? बेसिक इन नेचर होते हैं, बेसिक इन नेचर। हमने कितने पढ़े पहले? सोडियम, पोटेशियम और मैग्नीशियम की बात करी। जब इनको वाटर में डिसॉल्व कर रहे हैं इनके ऑक्साइड को, तो NaOH बना, ठीक है। पोटेशियम का कब बना? KOH बना। जब इसके ऑक्साइड को करा मैग्नीशियम का, MgOH ट्वाइस। तो जब इनको टेस्ट करा लिटमस पेपर से, pH से, तो इनका क्या नेचर था? बेसिक नेचर था। क्या नेचर था बच्चे? बेसिक नेचर था। बट एम्फोटेरिक ऑक्साइड जो रहते हैं, जब एम्फोटेरिक नेचर होगा, एम्फोटेरिक का मतलब है इट कैन एग्जिस्ट बोथ एसिडिक and basic, or sometime it can be neutral. Fine. So amphoteric oxide are produced when aluminium is treated with the oxygen. Another is zinc metal burn in air only on strong heating. तो अभी जो हमारे पास यहाँ पे heating है, normal heating है when we are done with magnesium and aluminum. But in case of zinc, strong heating is required. Now why this is so? Reactivity theory you need to learn, which we have also done in case of first chapter, chemical reaction, acid base. Lot of time we have done. That is only applicable here. So I can also introduce that in this chapter also, but you need to recall previous one also, because we have done already. आपको मैं learn करवा चुकी हूँ वो चीज। तो उसमें क्या था? First of all potassium, then sodium, then magnesium, aluminium and zinc. तो you guys remember this thing ना, मैग्नीशियम पे हीटिंग स्टार्ट हो गया तो एल्यूमिनियम पे नीचे को क्या हो रहा है? रिएक्टिविटी कम होती जा रही है ना, तो ये लेस रिएक्टिव है, तो इसमें भी हीटिंग चाहिए। अब इससे भी लेस रिएक्टिव अपना जिंक है, तो उसमें इतनी सी हीटिंग से काम नहीं चलने वाला, स्ट्रॉन्ग हीटिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड। फाइन। एंड अगेन इट इज ऑल्सो प्रोड्यूसिंग एम्फोटेरिक ऑक्साइड व्हेन जिंक एंड एल्यूमिनियम बोथ आर प्रोड्यूसिंग एम्फोटेरिक oxides, and sodium, potassium, magnesium are basic oxide. All the metals are basic oxide production, giving us some basic oxide production, but aluminum and zinc are amphoteric in nature.